Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark and today I get to check out the brilliant So Close, released on Blu-ray by Idiot Films. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. So out this week alongside Evil Dead Trap 1 and 2 as part of their new Japanarchy label, which started with Tokyo Decadence, which I didn't like. You can go back and check out that video, is the incredible and very underrated, in my opinion, So Close from Koryu Kwai. I adore this movie. I've been waiting for it to hit Blu-ray. I've been so excited for it because I only ever got it back on X-Rental, on an X-Rental DVD from the DVD store I managed 20 years ago, let's say, over 20 years ago. It was released in 2002, so I probably picked it up around then, maybe 2003. But yeah, this was pretty much all I had of this, and it only came with a theatrical trailer. So for a movie that was really good, in my opinion, there wasn't too much going on with it. But then again, I didn't expect that from Columbia TriStar, or Sony, I should say, to promote a film as such, especially a foreign film, as good as they do with their Hollywood ones. But yes, with this Idiot Films Blu-ray release, I can see already that there are a number of special features included there, which I'm very, very happy about. So let me pop into this because there's going to be a lot of glare, no doubt. This is one of their wonderfully shiny covers. I have to say though, I was surprised that they chose to go with the Hollywood, or the regular, sorry, I should say, artwork. Jeez Louise, this is ridiculous. Oh my god. Which is very, very similar in tone to its DVD release, as you can see here. I would love to have seen Sean Longmore do the artwork for this, and I kind of guess that he would have loved to have done this, because it deserved something different. It deserves something new. Now this is still very, very cool. Don't get me wrong. It looks fantastic. It really promotes the three girls there. But I do feel, had we gotten this collage of action scenes and artwork from the likes of Sean, it would have really sold it a lot better. But here we have it. Hopefully you're not getting too much shine there. It is done very much like the Van Damme releases from Idiot Films. And I do like that gleam, although it tends to collect the fingerprints a lot easier, let's just say. But yes, it is beautiful. And on the back here, as you can see, they're right up in the extras. Maybe if I angle it, you'll get a better picture there. But let me quickly jump through the features with you. We have got an English 5.1 DTS, audio track, Cantonese 5.1 DTS, audio track with English subtitles, Mandarin 5.1 DTS with English subtitles, an interview with Karen Mok, wonderful, an interview with Shu Kui, an interview with Vicky Xiaowei, which is just brilliant because this is stuff again we didn't see on the DVD, and it's a movie I definitely want to learn more about. They got the Hong Kong promotion featurette, Japanese press conference, Yasuaki Kurata's action commentary, which is wonderful. I mean, the guy is a legend. I love him in this. I think the fight scenes in this are fantastic. Yes, there's very much a Hollywood flair throughout it, let's just say, and the use of CGI. But it works. For me, it works. Theatrical trailer and reversible sleeve featuring alternate artwork. Ooh, okay. 111 minutes in length and an hour and 46 minutes in length. So yeah, okay, all right. Okay, so it's pretty similar to that release, but I mean, obviously the quality of this should blow me away in comparison to that DVD. I will be putting that on for about 10 minutes to let that sink back in. It's probably been a good 10 years since I last watched it. It is a favorite of my husband's also, because I remember watching it with him last and he really enjoyed it. Anyway, let's slide this on out here, and inside comes out with the same artwork, as you can see. And let me just pop that open straight away. And it's not too dissimilar inside there. The cover, or the artwork on the disc is obviously what we are seeing on the front there. But that reversible cover, I just want to slide that out. Now, no booklet and no poster, which is quite disappointing, I have to say. A wee write-up about this movie would have been fantastic, and the reversible cover here is really nothing to get excited about. But let's not let that take away from the wonderful film that it really, really is there. Of course, we have this Korean actor. I can't remember his name. I did thoroughly enjoy him in the K-drama Black, and have seen him in a number of other things, but his name just eludes me. Check out my video retrospective, which of course will follow this, where I talk about it a lot more. But yes, there's a great cast throughout this whole thing. Of course, it's directed by Ko Eun-kwai, who kicked off the Femme Fatale Girls with Gun genre, let's say in 1985 with Yes Madam, and pretty much carried that through for some time there. He was behind that sort of decade of femme fatale action flicks that kind of just vanished around the mid-90s and started to really kind of take a dive there. So it's nice to see him coming back there, and I see Jeff Lau is the writer of the film, but from what I can remember, he does avoid that kind of nonsensical comedy that he's so well known for. But then again, Jeff, Corey and David Lai did work together for forever on a lot of movies. I do think David is the assistant director on this, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, very, very excited. Not a lot more to share with you there. I'm going to go check it out, put it up against the DVD, and I'll be right back to let you know what I think. So, just back after checking out the Idiot Films Blu-ray release of So Close, and I'm still smiling because one of the favourite things of mine on this has to be the Yasuaki Kurata audio commentary. I mean, the guy just sounds wonderful. He talks about his time on set, but not just in front of the camera, but behind the camera, and his time spent with the cast members. And it's just lovely to hear. There's some really cool stories about it. His relationship with Ko Eun-kwai, and how the girls were, and how mischievous Vicky Zhao Wei was, because she was still a pretty fresh actress. It's definitely worth checking out. I didn't want to jump into that straight away, but I have done. It runs for about 14 minutes in length, or just over 14 minutes, but it is absolutely worth listening to, of course, over certain scenes of action throughout the movie there. But yes, please don't miss that. It is a fantastic special feature. As for the movie itself, it looks friggin' stunning. I mean, so stunning that it kind of pulls some of those older CGI effects apart, but so a lot of them still hold up, don't get me wrong. The film is highly entertaining. I've forgotten how entertaining this movie actually is, and I love these women. They are just incredible throughout this. All deliver some fantastic action scenes, but also comedy-wise, they look sexy. There's a lot to love with So Close if you haven't. I did put the DVD on for 10 minutes, 15 minutes I think. Let that quality sink in there. And that there at that start as well is where some of those effects are pulled apart to the high definition. On the DVD they didn't look too bad, but whenever you kick into that Blu-ray release, you can see it. You can see just the quality of those effects there, more so in the beginning, as I say. But it's fantastic. A lot of it holds up, and the rest of the movie looks absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad that this is out now in high definition on Blu-ray. It really, really does look the part there. Playing the film straight off from the menu, it does come through on English, so you will need to change that into your audio Cantonese setting if you want to watch it in Cantonese, obviously. Then you have the 3 interviews from the girls here, and this is part of a Japanese promotional tour that they were doing. There's also a Japanese promotional featurette on here, a press conference that runs for about 8 minutes. It's pretty good fun, shown in 4:3 with subtitles, of course. But it was very, very interesting and massive. I mean, that was a huge press conference, but they're taken aside and interviewed separately there, and it's just lovely to see, because the 3 of them have so much different characteristics, different personalities, and it really shows in these interview pieces. As short as they are, I think Karen's runs for just under 5 minutes. Hers is the longest. Vicky Xiaowei's is just under 4 minutes, and Shuke is just over 3 minutes in length. But they're all very, very good to see. Karen delivers hers in English. She's obviously a very, very wonderfully posh English accent, but she sounds amazing. And the others are subtitled. But all three of them, very interesting interviews. I'd love to have heard a lot more with them, but you will get certain different pieces of their stories of the movie within that Japanese press conference there, of course. Then you have a Hong Kong promotional tour video. It's very much a music video. Runs for just under 3 minutes in length, and kind of just shows again the interest in the promotion of the movie there. And very, very different to the Japanese promotional tour, I have to say. There's a lot to be said for how the Japanese present stars and movies to the public there, and to the press, of course. But yes, that Yasuaki audio commentary is absolutely one of my favorites on here. I'm going to go back and check it out again when I watch this movie through the week one more time, because I thoroughly enjoyed it. As I say, it's a lot of fun, and the fight scenes are fantastic in it. And then you have a trailer on there that's presented in SD 4:3 ratio, just over 2 minutes slightly. Pretty much, I would say check that out first. Watch that so you see that DVD quality that I had to put up with. First of all, unless you have your own DVD version, of course. But check out that trailer before you go into that new HD restoration of this movie, and it will blow you away because it is absolutely gorgeous. But for me, so excited to have this as part of my collection. Definitely a double thumbs up, out now from Idiot Films. So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store, or by checking out invincibleasia.com, where you can read my full movie reviews, and follow me on Instagram @InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I will see you soon.